We're entering a whole new era of gaming, and not just in terms of hardware. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 best upcoming new video game franchises. For this list, we'll be looking at original games coming to current and next-gen console that are entirely new IPs. This means they're not sequels or adaptations of established franchises. So that includes The Lord of the Rings Gollum and Marvel's Avengers for obvious reasons. Unfortunately, this also extends to Cyberpunk 2077, which is based on a tabletop game and isn't even the first Cyberpunk video game. Number 10. Everwild. If there's one game developer we all want to make a comeback, it's Rare. While Sea of Thieves wasn't the return to form we all hoped it would be, it has maintained a good following. At Microsoft's X019, it was announced that Rare was working on an original IP for Xbox One and Windows entitled Everwild. This fantasy action-adventure features an art style reminiscent of Breath of the Wild, immersing the player in nature. Based on the early footage, Rare has seemingly created a magical world we can't wait to explore. If Everwild can recapture Rare's glory days, expect its world to be expanded upon in sequels. Since Nintendo has Zelda and Sony has Horizon, Microsoft could definitely use an exclusive open-world franchise like this. Number 9. Deathloop. Deathloop sounds a bit like Majora's Mask if you crossed it with two of Arcane Studios' previous games, Dishonored and Prey. Set on the chaotic Black Reef Island, the player assumes the role of an assassin named Colt. In order to escape the island and a relentless time loop, Colt must take out 8 targets before midnight, all while avoiding a fellow assassin named Juliana.
You thought it was going to be easy?
Juliana Blake, Black Reef's protector and a real pain in my ass.
In addition to the main story, the optional multiplayer mode allows you to take control of Juliana and hunt down Colt in a different player's game. Time is infinite, and there are infinite possibilities for this potential franchise. For now though, this PS5 and Windows exclusive should put a truly unique spin on the first-person genre.
I don't like watching you die. I like killing you. There's a difference.
Number 8. Rocket Arena.
Another victory! The people are courteous and friendly.
Jolly good for me.
Not to be confused with the free mod in the Quake series, Rocket Arena marks the first title from developer Final Strike Games. This 3v3 third-person shooter sticks out for 3 reasons. 1. Its colorful, diverse maps. 2. Its playful tone. And 3. Rockets, obviously. Players got their first taste of Rocket Arena through a closed beta in May 2019. While more explosive than the average shooter, the rocket launching combat is kept upbeat with a lack of gore. Outlets have compared it to the likes of Super Smash Bros. And Overwatch. The game's innovative, lighthearted approach to third-person shooters also has a Splatoon vibe. Coming to PS4, Xbox One, and Windows, Rocket Arena is likely just getting fired up with room for expansions and sequels. Number 7. Godfall.
On your feet, old blood. Not dead. Yet.
1,000-year war. Just to start the apocalypse.
Godfall not only had the potential to launch a new franchise, but a new genre. At least, that's what developer Counterplay Games promises. Marketed as a looter-slasher, the gameplay mixes melee combat with an RPG loot system. While only time will tell if this is a genuine game-changer, Godfall definitely looks like a worthy addition to the high fantasy subgenre.
No storm can stop us.
The stunning world Counterplay has crafted is broken into 5 realms based on water, earth, fire, air, and spirit. The game's weapons were largely inspired by Monster Hunter, and the environments are among the most gorgeous we've seen since God of War. Whether you play it on Windows or on PS5 at launch, we doubt this is the last we'll be seeing of Godfall. Number 6. Ghostwire Tokyo.
Fight when others won't.
Ghostwire Tokyo is the latest title from Tango Gameworks, the same developer that brought us The Evil Within and its 2017 sequel. Releasing on PS5 and PC, this game remains true to Tango's survival horror roots, but with an action-adventure twist. The story naturally sets itself in Tokyo, where 99% of the population has disappeared. The player isn't alone, as the city is now overrun with spirits resembling Slender Man. You must solve this mystery while also fighting off these faceless monsters. The premise alone has us hooked, and if all goes well, we can already imagine Ghostwire sequels taking place in other cities around the world. Of course, Tokyo is far from a small city, leaving plenty of room to explore in further installments. Number 5. Gods and Monsters.
Today, I am very proud to have the chance to show you a glimpse, to show you a teaser of this brand new game that we've been working on.
Ubisoft knows a thing or two about launching franchises. The longevity of the Assassin's Creed series is proof of that. Their latest franchise hopefully comes from the same team that brought us Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which drew inspiration from Greek history and mythology. Gods and Monsters focuses less on history and leans more into myths, which is a welcome change of pace for Ubisoft.
When heroes need help, they turn to the gods.
The painted open world is a breath of fresh air as well. Players will traverse the Isle of the Blessed, where they'll come across intricate puzzles, vibrant locales, and mythological monsters on quest to rescue the gods. Available on Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo consoles, not to mention Stadia, Ubisoft has quite possibly made the next Kid Icarus. Number 4. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. The Battle Royale genre is more saturated than ever, but Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout is sure to be a standout. Instead of another sandbox shooter, Fall Guys is a free-for-all obstacle racing experience that borrows from game shows like Wipeout and Ninja Warrior. The challenging yet simple gameplay consists of 60 players running through an over-the-top obstacle course to collect a crown. While you're pretty much guaranteed to stumble along the way, the unpredictable mayhem is part of the fun. The game should enjoy a lengthy lifespan on PS4 and PC, especially if it receives new maps and challenges over time. Given how adorable the titular Fall Guys are, we can also expect them to inspire no shortage of tie-in merchandise. Number 3. Project Athia. This story-driven action-adventure will provide a showcase for developer Luminous Productions, which previously worked on Final Fantasy XV. The fantasy world Luminous has cooked up comes complete with high mountain summits, barren kingdoms, and an overarching sense of mystery. At the center of everything is a young outsider who must confront fiery wolves and other strange creatures. We can anticipate a story-driven experience from writer Gary Whitta, whose credits include Telltale's The Walking Dead and Prey. Unless you're content with your PC, Project Athia is yet another reason to buy a PS5. Number 2. Kena: Bridge of Spirits. Kena: Bridge of Spirits is perhaps the closest we'll ever come to playing a Zelda game on a Sony console. Coming to the PS4, PS5, and PC via the Epic Game Store, Kena was developed by Ember Lab. If that name sounds familiar, it's because this indie studio gave us the awesome short film Majora's Mask: Terrible Fate. And it's clear that Kena draws heavy inspiration from not only Zelda, but also Pikmin. At the same time, the animation here looks more expressive and cinematic than anything we've ever seen in a Zelda game, sharing more in common with Pixar, DreamWorks, and Studio Ghibli. Assuming the gameplay is on par with the visuals, Kena is bound to become the next gaming icon. Want more video game content? check out our gaming channel Mojo Plays and discover games and ideas you never knew existed. With more lists, breakdowns, and our latest series, Arcade Roulette.
Justin and John are in.
Oh.
Hey, is that Porky Pig? There's a lot of things being ripped off in this game.
Number 1. Ghost of Tsushima. From the original Sly Cooper trilogy to the infamous games, Sucker Punch Productions already has 2 successful franchises under its belt. Ghost of Tsushima is unlike anything the developer has ever tackled, however. Director Nate Fox's goal was to transport players back to 1274 Japan, grounding us in a historical setting that's as gorgeous as it is gritty.
They know he is coming.
The game follows Jin Sakai, the last samurai of Tsushima Island, as he embarks on a journey of revenge and redemption. If the story and open world are as epic as the trailers indicate, Jin Sakai's quest likely won't be limited to a single game. Ghost of Tsushima may be arriving at the end of the PS4's lifespan, but its legacy should continue on PS5 and beyond. In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.